Greetings. So I'm just doing a little review. Yesterday, I asked everyone to do a screenshot, so you're practicing that for the first time of a side view eyeball. Maria here has an excellent example of that. The only thing I would say is that it's a little grainy. Always make sure you're opening the largest format of that image before you do a screenshot. Never crop from a small image. I don't know if you did a large image. Is that what you did, Maria? And it still came out a little grainy?
Yeah, I did the image slightly larger.
Okay. And that happens. But you need something with enough detail to draw the lashes and get the best idea of it. And now I'm going to open up her sketch of that. Yeah. And it's really hard to do it side by side. I wonder if I can do that here to talk about it. So I know this is everybody's first time and we're just practicing this. And she is definitely going to get the full points for it. But I do want to talk about if I had put them side by side, if you could go back and look at it, what tweaks you might have made. So, Maria, we're just chatting about this together. Do you see anything that you would have possibly changed now looking at it side by side together?
Maybe the bottom part of the eye would have made it like a little bit closer to the iris, like the drawing.
Yes. You would, maybe do a little bit more of like a swoop right here.
Yeah,
And then the nose, it's a beautiful nose, but that's not his nose.
yeah.
It
And
turns down more, but I give you mad props for trying to attempt to do an eye and a nose. Hey, you did good, right?
thank you.
And maybe some little tweaks of the shape of the eyebrow. It goes a
Yeah.
little bit longer to me. If I did a diagonal line from here to here where his eyebrow ends, it's thinner right here, but it's definitely a slant and it would go out a bit more. It would, if you did that line, put your hand and kind of give a line or a ruler to get that angle. And that'll
Mhm.
help you. His brows almost do a unibrow here, and you can see part of the brow there. So those are like little fine tuning tweaks that I would recommend, and this is a fantastic learning opportunity, and I appreciate you stepping up and allowing me to share your image for this critique. Darn it, what happened to it? Ugh. I wanted to do a screenshot of that because this is very helpful for students to get feedback of. And so these are the kinds of conversations that you should be welcoming. And she did a great job, great effort. So I just wanted people to see how to really fine tune by putting them side by side. Do you think you'd be able to do that on your own? Is that hard to do on your Chromebook?
Maybe I could do like a split screen.
Yeah. And what I would like for all of you to do for now on, instead of having two different images here, is have a split screen side by side of your work. I think that's going to be the easiest way for me to go through and critique and grade these. So something like this is what I want you to submit to me for now on. That way I can refer it quickly and I see, and it's an easy way for you guys to make adjustments. So what I'm going to ask for you guys to do today is different than what I had planned because I think this is a really important learning lesson. Um, I would like for you to make some revisions to your original pieces that you did yesterday and take a screenshot of that. And then I would like, so I'm going to write that on the agenda because this is really important. Revision is everything. You can start the Thursday work, but this Thursday work for the three-quarter view eye is going to be due on Friday. But you can start it. So the proof of practice for today is going to be reworking your side eye with your side by side photograph. So you're going to do revisions. And that's going to be your proof of practice for today. And then you can start your three-quarter view. That shouldn't take you too much time, but that's your proof of practice for today. So your proof of practice is going to be revisions. That is really important because artists always wanna do revisions and compare. And then tomorrow, you will be doing a three-quarter view. So you have class time today when you're done with this revision, and then, you can start the three-quarter view, and that'll be due tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the proof of practice today showing exactly what I was talking about. So we're all on the same page. I wanna make sure we're all clear of what the expectation is today. Let me just do some fine tuning editing with this because revision is the most important part of art making. So, reworking your side eye from yesterday with your side by side photograph revisions, screenshot together, showing the revisions. I want to see those adjustments. Adjusting is everything. That way I can compare them both on one shot. That'll make me very happy. And I don't wanna see sideways photographs. Some students from this last assignment accidentally submitted their images sideways. We don't wanna do that. We wanna make sure it's all the right direction, and this is due at 3 PM today. And I'm gonna go ahead and sign that, and I'm gonna put the screenshot of this so everybody's really clear. You can't say you don't understand because I'm gonna put an example of Maria's, this one, on the agenda. Thank you, Maria, for stepping up. So this is very important. That's what we're doing today. And then you can start um, your three-quarter view eye. I don't know why it's numbered like this. It's kind of funny. So that's the most important thing today. And then if you're done with that, you can do, uh-oh, you can start the two eyes three-quarter view. Oh, this isn't the right one. What's going on here? For some reason, my computer likes to pop around in different ways that I didn't ask it to do. So this will be number 2 step. If you finish the first step. This is number 3 step, and that's number 4. Is there any confusion about this? Any clarity that I need to know to make this clear for you all? I wanna make sure we're all on the same page. So I not only am I gonna put the proof of practice with the directions, but I am going to show you that image on this assignment so you can't say you didn't understand. So I'm going to add that image that we just talked about, and she's going to make changes to the nose and the eye, and then I'm going to look at it and it's going to look fabulous. It's going to look on point. They're going to be very similar. Because sometimes that's all you need is a second look because we get tired. And so that's really important. So, yeah.
So basically, we're just like revising it, right? We're not redoing it over, or we are?
No, you're drawing on that same drawing,
Okay.
but you're gonna take that picture and put it side by side for me to look at, so I know that you made adjustments. So this was her picture from, yesterday that she drew, and then this was her drawing. Now she's gonna put them side by side and fix any of the issues. So I'm gonna see her make that downward turn of the nose because that was not looking so, exact. So she's looking at this. Now she has it side by side, and she's going to make the changes to the nose and to the eye that we discussed. Her eyebrow, remember? Those little
Okay.
tweaks, and then she's going to reshoot it side by side, and that's what she's sending to me today. So I expect she's going to redraw over this. I'm going to see like an extra line here. If she can erase, great. If not, just put in some shading. I don't care if I see the extra lines as long as it's done right. okay? We're taking a second glance and we're revising it. Does this make sense, you guys? So look at the agenda and make sure that you reshoot that. So I see some people talking to me in the chat. I'm almost done with my recording. So when you're done revising your side by side, that's your proof of practice for today. This right here. Any little tweaks, and then you can start your 3/4 view eyes, and those 3/4 view eyes will be due tomorrow. All right? But I just want you guys to feel like you have plenty of time. I'm going to go ahead. And remember, there's reference images underneath Friday. So I'm repeating this on Friday. Any questions? I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video and talk to people one-on-one.